If you'd like to exchange your Magic Online cards for event tickets while logged in on Magic Online, you can do so by trading MTGO Academy's official bot, Academy Buy Bot. You can find it in the Magic Online trading area or add it to your buddy list.
Alright, this is the start of our third round. We've lost a dice roll, so we're on the draw. And this hand's more than fine. We can suspend Rift Bolt turn 1. We got double Searing Blaze active, because we have 3 lands. No, we're not going to mulligan. Let's see what our opponent has. So obviously we won't be playing against a creature strategy. Nope, looks like we're probably playing against excuse me, probably playing against Storm. And I don't feel like Storm's a bad matchup, but having double Searing Blaze is pretty bad. The only thing we could hope to do is like wait till turn 4 and double Searing Blaze one Goblin Electromancer, because they don't get countered if one of the target's gone, so that's why you get like 6 damage off. Something we could think about. But if he plays it turn 2, like we just have to kill it because it's too sketch. But he did take 2. It's 2 less damage we have to do, and 18 is a nice number that's divisible by 3. Just have to have 6 spells. We already got 2 and these. So he could be something else, but I'm pretty sure he's Storm. Goblin Guide, okay. Oh wow. And we reveal a Rift Bolt. So guess who's way wrong? So he doesn't know anything. Oh, he knows our hand, cause yeah. So he could be goblins. He's most likely burn. I've actually thought about playing probes in this deck that would cut down lands without like cut down. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. All right, we drew a land. Scalding Tarn could mean just because like his Grim Lawmancer, so he's like the non-budget version of this deck. Or he could actually have blue. So we're just going to the face. Let's see what we draw for turn. Spark Elemental. Can't really play that. We're just going to kill the Goblin Guide. Say go. Does he have blue? He does have the blue source. So he is some blue-red like, okay. Like, Young Pyromancer, maybe? Okay. So I'm not too worried about being burned out now. Because I assume he just has, like, counter spells and other stuff. Misty's, okay. So it's, like, definitely not budget. Bolt, okay. So we're going to try Searing Blaze this again before he has Snapcaster Mage. I think we actually got to kill that guy. Probing. Okay, we're still going to kill the Young Pyromancer, I feel. Let's see. So we go like this. Kill that guy. So now he's at 10. Suspend Rift Bolt. He goes to 7. We play Rift Bolts, Lightning Bolts. We might, if he takes damage, he's dead. If we draw any like cheaper burn spell, we can have Spark Elemental too. So let's see how this goes. So interesting. I know like some legacy blue-red decks, blue-red Delver decks play Goblin Guide in them, but I haven't seen that in Modern yet. I know LSV just did a video with it, and he definitely did not have Goblin Guide. And reveal Flames the Blood Hand. Okay, it's a little expensive. We're going to 11. But it actually does kill him if he has nothing. So we're cast Rift Bolt. Go like this. So he probably has Snapcaster Mage, and what he has, a Mana Leak. No Lightning Bolts. He could have a burn spell. I think it's worth holding up Lightning Bolt and Flames to see if we can try to kill him, like in response to something. And we can just go for it in a turn anyways and still have like damage on our turn. And also we can play around Mana Leak by bolting first and then playing Flames. So if he fetches end of turn, okay, he didn't. Stomping Ground. So I'm really confused. I have no idea what's going on. So we're going to 8. Spark Elemental, okay. So we're going to turn Bolt him. And then we're going to Flames him. So he has to counter this. And if he does have Snapcaster Mage like I think he does without actually having an actual counter spell, yep. So he has to break the Scalding Tarn, and we get attack with a double Spark Elemental, also just gets cast Rift Bolt. So that's pretty sweet. Cancel. So we're just going to kill him with double Spark Elemental, because that's what I want to do. He might have, I can't think of anything. Could have a Disrupting Shoulder counter one, but he didn't. Okay, so that worked out pretty well. So against like blue-red, like trying to be Delver deck. So I think we want the Searing Bloods. We want these Flame Breaks to try to deal with it like he gets ahead on tokens. So we don't want these Flames. And one more card. We can take out a Spark Elemental. It seems fine. Like Hellspark seems pretty good because we can get 2 for 1 off of them. Maybe just a Skull Crack. Maybe a Rift Bolt. Rift Bolt. Like we drew 3 of them that game. I think that was a little too awkward. This hand is pretty terrible. So I don't know if we can actually kill him with this hand. I'm gonna try it out. Like trying out sketchy hands with new decks just to see like what you can keep and what you can get away with. This is obviously like the most borderline hand there is, pretty much. So Scalding Tarn. So he's getting something. Island. Delver, okay. And we drew the worst draw. So we've drawn a 4th of our lands. So this is probably not gonna go out too well for us. Our opponent missed. We drew a land or a creature. I mean, he could have Batterskull in his deck. I'm not sure. I think the Stomping Ground was just for, what was it called? Ancient Grudge in the sideboard. That seems to make the most sense. So he probes, so he knows our hand's terrible. Obviously paying the mana for this time. So yeah. I think probably shouldn't mulligan that just because like a 2-land or 1-land hand is probably a lot better. Okay, so he plays Steam Vents untapped. I think this most likely telegraphs a Bolt. So we're just gonna not play Hellspark yet. So we're just gonna Lava Spike him. Yeah, we're gonna Lava Spike him again. He could have Spell Pierce, but so he's at 8. He's gonna Bolt us. Oh, that's risky. Okay. So he probably has another Bolt, so he can save for the Hellspark or not even care about it, I guess. His Delver triggers on the stack. Misses again. So that's really good for us. Like, the less spells he draws, period, is really good. Goblin Guide. Let's see what we're going to draw. Spark Elemental, okay. And he missed his land drops. So, not really... I guess he could have Vapor Snag here. Spell Snare, okay. That's something. At least the guy comes back. And we're not drawing... Like, there's a good chance we're not drawing a land, because this is going to reveal, like... If it reveals a land, we'll draw it. We'd have to have 2 lands in a row for this to, Okay, so he's been drawing creatures. He finally hit a spell. He has Serum Vision. So we need to see what he does. Like, a best draw here would be like Searing Blood, because I assume he's going to like leave one guy back to block and attack probably the Delver and leave the Goblin Guide back. Unless he has a Bolt. Bottom, top. Okay, so he has a land now. We drew a land. Let's see what he does. So we've drawn 6 lands to 5 spells, which is pretty terrible. Guess we'll play the Goblin Guide first, play around Mana Leak. Unearth this guy. We're not in good shape. If he has a bolts, so he already used 1 lightning bolt. I guess he has Snapcaster Mage to block. Let's see what the top card is. He kept Mana Leak. Okay, that's pretty terrible. Okay, Snapcaster Mage. So he doesn't get a Boltus, and we're going to 3. And all he has is a Mana Leak. So we're not dead yet. It's going to be very close. He has to miss, and we have to draw something good. Our Hellspark's gone. So we got a little flooded. Serum Visions. It doesn't matter. Like, all matters is like his top card, what he drew off of it, because we're dead next turn if we don't draw our burn spell. Puts on bottom, puts on top. I guess you could have like another Serum Visions or a Probe to draw the card he kept on top. Let's see if he attacks with both. He does. We drew Searing Blood. Okay. We're at 3. We got the land to play around Mana Leak. I guess we'll kill this. In case he has Vapor Snag, he has to bounce this one, and then it can attack. Oh, sweet. So we got flooded, but it worked out pretty well. Awesome! We're 3-0. Woo! Pretty excited. And we're doing great, and we're undefeated going into the last round. And we'll see you then.